Have you ever imagined waking up each morning with strong, healthy, energetic feet? That sense of freedom is incredible. Being able to walk comfortably without worrying about painful cramps or the fear of a sudden slip that could leave you sidelined. As a health specialist who has accompanied many older adults on their journey to better health, I understand that our feet are the firmest foundation for maintaining independence and confidence in daily life. And the most important thing in building that foundation is a proper diet, rich in essential vitamins and minerals. Truly, getting the right amount of these key nutrients not only helps strengthen your muscles, but also keeps your bones strong and reduces the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of accidents and loss of autonomy in older adults. You might think these are small details, but I want to emphasize that foot health directly affects your quality of life, allowing you to stay active, freely enjoy activities like walking or dancing, or simply savor peaceful moments on your own. I've witnessed many friends, family members, and patients feeling anxious when their feet weaken, their walking becomes difficult, and their overall health declines. But what I always remind them, and you, is that we can change, improve, and prevent these issues by paying closer attention to our diet and lifestyle. Alongside regular exercise, supplementing with essential vitamins is crucial for nourishing muscles, bones, and the nervous system, all of which play a vital role in maintaining healthy feet and promoting flexible movement. Have you ever been kept awake at night by leg cramps? Or felt your feet trembling and tired after a long walk? You are not alone. Please share your experiences or questions in the comments section below so we can discuss and support one another. And if you're interested in more useful healthcare knowledge, don't forget to subscribe to the 360 Health Pulse and turn on notifications. I will always be here with you, bringing the most practical, easy-to-understand information. Together, we will build a sustainable healthcare journey that keeps your feet steady and strong, so you can fully enjoy life with greater confidence every day. Now, let's begin exploring the 7 most important vitamins and minerals you shouldn't miss if you want invincible, healthy feet. Vitamin B12, the golden key to keeping your feet strong and flexible. When it comes to the strength and flexibility of our feet, most of us immediately think of protein and calcium, nutrients well known for building strong muscles and bones. However, after many years working with and observing older adults, I've realized there's another factor that's seldom mentioned but absolutely crucial: vitamin B12. This vitamin not only plays a central role in nerve function, but also directly impacts the strength and precision of the nerve impulses traveling from the spinal cord to the muscles in your legs, ensuring that your feet move smoothly and rhythmically. Vitamin B12 deficiency can cause serious consequences that many older adults fail to recognize. I've witnessed numerous cases of loved ones whose feet grew progressively weaker, whose balance deteriorated, and whose movements became more awkward, sometimes culminating in frequent falls. These warning signs are often mistaken for normal aging, but in reality, they may stem from disrupted nerve signaling caused by insufficient vitamin B12. Heaviness in the feet, numbness, or tingling sensations are the most common symptoms, and they can severely diminish quality of life. Among seniors, vitamin B12 deficiency is very common due to various gastrointestinal factors. Unlike fat-soluble vitamins or many other nutrients that the body easily absorbs from a broad range of foods, vitamin B12 requires a special protein called intrinsic factor and a sufficiently acidic stomach environment to be taken up effectively. As we age, stomach acid production often decreases. Conditions such as gastritis, acid reflux, or long-term use of antacids further impair this absorption process. On top of that, many older adults simply eat fewer vitamin B12-rich foods. All of these factors substantially raise the risk of deficiency. What's especially concerning is that nerve damage from vitamin B12 deficiency may become irreversible if not detected and treated promptly. Such damage affects reflexes, coordination, and balance, making seniors not only struggle to walk, but also more prone to falls, sometimes with serious health consequences. But the good news is that restoring adequate vitamin B12 levels can dramatically improve leg strength, endurance, and overall mobility. I've seen many older patients regain impressive agility and confidence once their B12 status was corrected. Dietary sources of vitamin B12 are almost exclusively animal-based. Lean meats, seafood, eggs, dairy products, and particularly shellfish such as clams or oysters, as well as organ meats like liver. For those following vegetarian or vegan diets, supplementing with fortified foods or B12 tablets is essential to avoid deficiency. Fortunately, vitamin B12 is considered one of the safest supplements to take. Any excess is excreted in the urine, minimizing the risk of accumulation. For individuals who have difficulty absorbing vitamin B12 from food, periodic high-dose oral supplements or B12 injections can help maintain optimal levels and prevent declines in functional mobility. Regular blood tests are crucial for monitoring B12 status and guiding timely adjustments to supplementation or dietary intake. Finally, I want to emphasize that foot health isn't just a matter of outward comfort or simply feeling good. It truly reflects a well-functioning nervous system, which enables your feet to react quickly and coordinate precisely in every situation. To preserve mobility and quality of life as you age, ensuring adequate vitamin B12 intake is one of the most straightforward yet effective strategies you can implement. Pay close attention to your body by getting enough vitamin B12 so that every step you take stays solid, healthy, and full of energy. Magnesium, the silent protector of muscle strength and joint health. When it comes to foot health, did you know that the mineral magnesium plays an incredibly important, indeed indispensable role? Magnesium is the key element that helps our muscles contract and relax smoothly, supports endurance, and prevents persistent cramps, one of the most common nuisances affecting many older adults. Have you ever experienced those sharp leg cramps in the middle of the night that jolt you awake and make it hard to fall back asleep? This isn't just a fleeting discomfort. It's a sign that your body is struggling to regulate muscle relaxation. When magnesium is deficient, muscles cannot fully relax, leading to uncontrolled spasms that cause pain and stiffness in the legs. Restless leg syndrome can also be linked to a lack of this mineral, making you feel agitated and uncomfortable and significantly impacting sleep quality and overall health. However, magnesium's function isn't limited to muscles alone. It also serves as an important commander in maintaining bone density and joint health. We often hear about calcium's role in building strong bones, but few realize that magnesium is essential for calcium to work effectively. This mineral ensures calcium is properly transported into bones rather than accumulating in soft tissues, an issue that can cause pain and joint stiffness. Because of this, magnesium plays a major part in preserving flexible mobility and reducing the risk of fractures, especially critical for older adults who are more vulnerable to bone injuries due to aging. Research shows that older adults with higher magnesium intake tend to have stronger bones and a lower fracture rate compared to those deficient in this mineral. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is very common. The main reasons include chronic stress, side effects of certain medications, such as diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and blood pressure drugs, and an unhealthy diet. These factors explain why many seniors experience steadily declining endurance, shorter walking distances, and find climbing stairs difficult, often feeling fatigued even after mild activity. Another key factor is inadequate nutrition. When one's diet lacks magnesium-rich foods, the body doesn't receive enough of this essential mineral. Fortunately, supplementing magnesium can produce rapid and noticeable benefits. Cramps subside, muscle energy recovers, and comfort in movement returns. Many older adults report that after adding magnesium supplements to their routine, their legs feel lighter, they sleep more soundly, and daily activities become much easier. Magnesium is best absorbed from whole foods such as legumes and nuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, avocados, and black beans. For those who cannot get enough magnesium from food or have digestive issues, highly absorbable forms like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate are ideal choices. It's important to follow a healthcare professional's guidance on dosing to ensure both safety and effectiveness. Once magnesium levels in the body are restored, the transformation can be remarkable. People who once felt weak, heavy legs begin to notice renewed vitality and flexibility. Cramps, muscle aches, and feelings of tightness decrease significantly. This not only improves mobility but also boosts confidence, reduces fall risk, and enhances overall quality of life. Additionally, magnesium helps regulate neuromuscular connections, ensuring stable and balanced movement control. Coordination among muscle groups is enhanced, allowing your feet to respond more quickly and precisely during everyday activities. In summary, magnesium is an essential mineral that every older adult should not overlook in their diet and health regimen. Getting enough magnesium not only keeps your feet strong, reduces pain and cramps, but also contributes to long-lasting bone and joint resilience and flexibility. Start caring for yourself today, so that every step you take is firm, full of life, and brimming with energy. Vitamin K, the miraculous coordinator for strong bones and flexible joints. When it comes to maintaining healthy feet and an agile musculoskeletal system, you're probably familiar with calcium and vitamin D. But few realize that for calcium to truly work its magic, the body also needs an invisible conductor, vitamin K. This nutrient ensures that calcium is delivered to the right address in your bones rather than depositing in soft tissues or blood vessels, thereby preventing joint stiffness, poor circulation, and cardiovascular issues. Vitamin K acts like an intelligent traffic controller, directing calcium to bind tightly within the bone structure, which increases bone density and strength, especially crucial for older adults aiming to reduce fracture risk and keep their legs stable. Studies demonstrate that people who consume a diet rich in vitamin K generally enjoy better bone health, higher bone density, and fewer bone-related problems over time. But vitamin K's role doesn't stop at bones. It also promotes joint health and muscle strength. Many seniors experience joint stiffness, particularly in the knees, making movement difficult and painful. Vitamin K can help reduce inflammation and slow down joint degeneration, preserving flexibility and alleviating discomfort so that daily activities feel more comfortable. A lesser-known function of vitamin K is its involvement in controlling muscle contractions by regulating calcium levels within muscle cells. In this way, vitamin K helps maintain coordinated muscle activity, preventing abnormal movements that can lead to imbalance and falls, an invaluable benefit for older adults striving to stay independent and safe on their feet. Vitamin K comes in two primary forms, K1 and K2. Vitamin K1 is abundant in leafy green vegetables such as kale, spinach, Brussels sprouts, and Swiss chard. This is the most accessible form of K that we easily obtain through diet. On the other hand, vitamin K2, more potent and long-lasting in the body, is found in fermented foods like natto, a traditional Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, and certain animal products such as liver and egg yolks. Vitamin K2 not only remains active longer, but also excels at transporting calcium from blood vessels into bones. Just a small daily serving of kale, whether blended into a smoothie or a plate of sautéed spinach alongside a meal, can significantly boost your vitamin K intake, contributing to healthier bones and joints over time. However, for individuals with weakened digestion or those on long-term antibiotics, absorption of vitamin K from food may be compromised. In such cases, a physician-recommended supplement is a suitable option. One important caution: because vitamin K directly participates in blood clotting. If you are taking blood-thinning medications such as warfarin, and vitamin K supplementation should be carefully monitored by your doctor to avoid unwanted interactions. In summary, vitamin K is not only the gatekeeper that guides calcium into bones, but also the steadfast protector of your feet and musculoskeletal system. Ensuring you get enough vitamin K in your daily diet will help maintain strong bones, flexible joints, and overall mobility, thereby sustaining a higher quality of life, especially as the years go by. Vitamin D, the rhythmic keeper of strong feet and bones. As we enter our senior years, our bodies undergo many natural changes, including a decline in bone density and muscle mass. These changes make once easy activities, like walking, climbing stairs, or standing up and sitting down, significantly more difficult. One of the most crucial nutrients for maintaining strength, balance, and mobility in the feet is vitamin D. Vitamin D does more than just keep bones strong. It also plays an essential role in ensuring muscles work efficiently. A deficiency in vitamin D is one of the most overlooked causes of reduced muscle strength and bone density, especially among older adults. Moreover, low vitamin D levels increase the risk of falls and bone fractures, seriously impacting both health and quality of life. In reality, the body's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight declines with age. Older skin is less efficient at generating vitamin D, and many seniors spend less time outdoors, either due to mobility limitations or fears about sun exposure. As a result, whole body weakness can develop, causing muscles to grow weaker and legs to become shaky, making balance harder to maintain. Numerous studies have shown a direct link between low vitamin D levels and reduced muscle strength, as well as a higher fall risk in older adults. Vitamin D helps boost fast-twitch muscle fibers, those crucial for balance and quick reflexes. With adequate vitamin D, your legs can respond swiftly when you start to lose balance, reducing the chance of falls and injuries. Additionally, vitamin D supports neuromuscular signaling and protein synthesis, two critical factors for muscle growth and maintaining strength. When vitamin D is insufficient, not only does muscle power decline, but reaction times also slow, leading to increased fatigue and muscle aches. Many seniors who suffered from cramps and prolonged leg stiffness reported remarkable improvements once their vitamin D levels were restored. It's important to understand that vitamin D deficiency affects more than just weak feet. It can lead to serious health issues such as osteoporosis, fractures, and weakened immune function. Fragile bones that break easily reduce mobility and independence, particularly because even a minor fall can result in an injury that takes a long time to heal or causes lasting disability. To address this, you can harness natural vitamin D from sunlight. Just 15 to 30 minutes a day of direct sun exposure, ideally in the morning or late afternoon, with arms and legs uncovered allows your body to produce vitamin D efficiently. However, be mindful of sunscreen use, as it can inhibit your skin's vitamin D production. You should also get vitamin D from foods like fatty fish, mackerel, sardines, egg yolks, mushrooms, and fortified milk. For many older adults who cannot get enough from diet and sunlight alone, vitamin D supplements become necessary. The commonly recommended dosage is between 800 and 1,000 IU per day, but you should consult a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. Regular blood tests to monitor vitamin D levels are crucial. They help you adjust supplementation accurately, preventing both deficiency and excess, which can be harmful. This is one of the most effective preventive measures to lower the risk of fractures and falls in older adults. By properly caring for your vitamin D levels, you can keep your feet steady, flexible, and ready to support you in all your daily activities. Start today to protect your bone and joint health, enhance your quality of life, and maintain full independence throughout your golden years. Calcium, the solid foundation for strong, flexible feet. Our feet, especially as we enter our senior years, become more vulnerable than ever. Among the most serious injuries older adults face are hip fractures, femur fractures, and stress fractures in the lower limbs. When bones lack sufficient calcium, even a minor fall, something we might brush off in younger years, can lead to lasting injuries that take much longer and become more complicated to heal, sometimes resulting in chronic mobility issues. But calcium isn't only essential for strong bones. Muscle contraction also heavily depends on the amount of calcium available in the body. The delicate interplay between calcium ions and muscle fibers underlies every movement, from gentle walking to standing up and sitting down. Calcium functions like a switch that activates muscle contraction when needed, helping maintain both flexibility and strength in your feet and legs. A deficiency in calcium can make you prone to cramps, muscle weakness, and an inability to generate enough force to stay balanced during activity. This is why many older adults frequently experience symptoms such as cramps, muscle weakness, and a sluggish feeling when moving. So how can you ensure you're getting enough calcium? Dairy products, like milk, yogurt, and cheese, are widely recognized as excellent, readily available sources of calcium. However, they are not the only options. You can also obtain calcium from many natural foods, such as sardines, almonds, bok choy, kale, leafy greens, and tofu. Even calcium-fortified plant-based milks are suitable choices for those who do not consume animal products. Variety in the diet is key. To maintain optimal bone health and support ongoing calcium absorption, integrate a range of calcium-rich foods into your daily meals. However, for individuals who struggle to absorb enough calcium or face dietary restrictions, the calcium obtained from food alone may sometimes be insufficient. In such cases, taking calcium supplements, especially when combined with vitamin D, can enhance the body's ability to absorb calcium and more effectively support bone renewal and strengthening. That said, it's important to remember that more calcium isn't always better. Excessive calcium supplementation, particularly in pill form, can lead to digestive issues, increase the risk of kidney stones, and cause calcium deposits in arteries, all of which can seriously impact heart health. Therefore, it's essential to find the right sweet spot for yourself. The ideal calcium intake for older adults typically ranges from 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day, achievable through a combination of dietary sources and supplementation when necessary. Beyond adequate calcium intake, consistent physical activity is also indispensable for the body's absorption and utilization of calcium. Weight-bearing exercises, such as walking, resistance training, or light jogging, stimulate bone renewal and help transport calcium to the areas that need it most, your muscles and bones. In reality, no amount of calcium can truly strengthen bones and joints if you don't stay active. Calcium deficiency not only weakens bone structure, but also makes muscles less flexible, robbing you of mobility freedom and affecting your ability to engage in favorite activities and maintain independence in daily life. A life of independence, stability, and confidence begins with a foundation of bones and muscles supported by an appropriate calcium intake. Therefore, start paying more attention to your diet and lifestyle today. Ensuring adequate calcium intake, combined with appropriate physical activity, will help keep your feet healthy and strong, ready to support you through every journey life offers. Potassium, the essential companion for healthy feet and balanced living. Imagine waking up one morning only to have your legs seize up in painful cramps, making it impossible to step out of bed comfortably. Have you ever experienced this sensation? It's one of the most common signs that your body is lacking potassium, a critically important mineral often overlooked in daily nutrition. Over many years of working in senior health care, I've observed that leg cramps are not merely fleeting discomforts. They're a warning sign of an electrolyte imbalance within the body. Potassium maintains a healthy balance between intracellular and extracellular fluids, playing a vital role in transmitting nerve signals to muscles. When potassium levels drop too low, your body struggles to regulate muscle contractions, leading to painful cramps and other symptoms such as shaky legs, muscle weakness, and even difficulty with simple movements like walking or standing up. But potassium's influence goes beyond cramps. A deficiency can seriously impair neuromuscular coordination. I recall an elderly woman in one of my health consultations who shared that whenever she stood for too long, her legs would uncontrollably tremble, making her afraid to stand or walk. This condition greatly increases the risk of falls, which is especially dangerous for older adults, since a single fall can result in a hip or femur fracture, injuries that are often difficult to recover from. What many people don't realize is that potassium also plays an important role in maintaining bone health. It helps neutralize acids in the body, acids that, over time, can diminish bone density. Numerous scientific studies have shown that a potassium-rich diet not only helps slow bone loss, but also reduces the risk of osteoporosis, thereby protecting the structure and strength of your feet and legs. From a personal standpoint, I always advise people not to rely on just a few familiar foods, but to diversify their diet. You might immediately think of bananas when it comes to potassium, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. Potassium is also abundant in other foods like avocados, spinach, beans, oranges, and sweet potatoes. A baked potato, with or without the skin, contains far more potassium than a banana, something few people realize. By incorporating a wide range of potassium-rich foods into your menu, you can more effectively stabilize muscle and bone health. For older adults, the recommended daily intake of potassium is around 3,400 milligrams for men and 2,600 milligrams for women. A balanced diet rich in beans, fruits, and leafy greens usually meets these requirements. However, individuals with kidney issues, blood pressure concerns, or other chronic conditions need to closely monitor potassium intake and work with their healthcare provider to ensure safety. Many might assume that getting enough potassium from food is always sufficient, but that's not always the case. Especially for those with absorption difficulties or limited diets, potassium supplements can be an effective solution, allowing precise control over intake to keep the body functioning smoothly. I want to emphasize that maintaining health is not just about eating. It's a journey of understanding your body and adjusting appropriately. For older adults in particular, ensuring proper potassium levels contributes significantly to foot health, helps you walk steadily and confidently each day, and allows you to fully enjoy life's meaningful moments. Vitamin B6, the quiet ally for healthy feet and strong muscles. Many people may not think much about vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. But from my experience working in senior healthcare, I've learned that it's truly essential for maintaining healthy feet and muscle strength. Vitamin B6 not only participates in protein metabolism, but also plays a central role in nerve function, muscle repair, and supporting both the growth and preservation of muscle mass. Did you know that even the strongest muscles can atrophy without enough vitamin B6? This can make seemingly simple tasks, like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs, become unexpectedly strenuous and exhausting. I've seen many older adults mistake these warning signs for normal aging, when in fact, they can often be improved simply by ensuring adequate B6 intake. A fascinating but little-known fact about vitamin B6 is that it's critical for maintaining communication between nerves and muscles. When B6 levels are low, nerve signals can slow or misfire, leading to uncomfortable sensations such as numbness, tingling, or even trembling. These symptoms are frequently misattributed to age-related muscle loss, when in fact the root cause can be a deficiency in this vital nutrient. Vitamin B6 also helps regulate inflammation in the body, reducing muscle fatigue and supporting muscle flexibility and recovery. I often advise anyone experiencing persistent muscle stiffness or slow recovery after exertion to increase their dietary intake of B6, as it can significantly alleviate those symptoms. Beyond its role in muscle health, vitamin B6 is indispensable for red blood cell synthesis. It helps form hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to muscles and sustains energy and endurance during activity. When B6 is lacking, hemoglobin levels can drop, leaving you feeling unusually tired and heavy even after light exertion. If you've ever felt inexplicably exhausted after routine tasks, don't immediately chalk it up to getting old. Your body may be signaling a need for more vitamin B6. Fortunately, B6 is found in many delicious, easily accessible foods, such as chicken, salmon, tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. I always encourage people to follow a balanced, varied diet rich in B6 and other essential nutrients to ensure a steady supply. For some older adults who have absorption issues or strict dietary limitations, taking a B6 supplement under medical guidance can be an effective solution. The recommended daily intake of vitamin B6 is around 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men, though these numbers can vary based on age and individual health conditions. One important caution: long-term excessive intake of B6 can cause nerve damage, so it's crucial to use supplements carefully and under professional supervision. In my view, The best strategy for maintaining healthy feet and strong muscles is to prioritize a diverse, nutrient-rich diet that includes ample B6 and other key vitamins and minerals. When you nourish your body properly, your health endures, giving you many more years of vitality, mobility, and confidence to enjoy life fully. We have covered all the essential vitamins and minerals, so ensuring adequate intake of vitamin D, B12, B6, K, calcium, potassium, and magnesium is not just part of a daily diet, but a critical factor in maintaining healthy feet for older adults. Strong feet don't just make walking easier. They help you stay balanced, reduce fall risk, protect bone strength, and preserve muscle power. Everything that contributes to a higher quality of life and more freedom in every step you take. I've witnessed countless touching stories of seniors rediscovering the joy of movement and confidence in life by taking a truly holistic approach to their health. I believe everyone deserves a healthy, active, and happy later life. That's why I'm committed to accompanying you on this journey, providing accurate knowledge and practical advice so you can take the best possible care of yourself. My final piece of advice today is this. Health is the most precious asset you own, and caring for your feet is the solid foundation that allows you to live freely, actively, and joyfully every day. Think of getting your essential vitamins and minerals not merely as a dietary habit, but as a loving commitment to yourself. Healthy feet will empower you to explore new paths, connect more deeply with loved ones, and savor all of life's wonderful experiences. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming health tips. Share it with friends and family, especially any seniors you care about, so we can build a stronger, healthier community together. If you have any questions or concerns about foot health or want to share your own experiences, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. My team of experts and I are always ready to listen and support you wholeheartedly. Finally, I send you and your family my sincerest wishes for good health. May your feet stay strong and steady on every journey, and may you enjoy life fully with joy, confidence, and boundless energy. Start caring for your feet today so that every step you take becomes a step toward a brighter future.